how are you doing today? I hope you are doing great. Today I'm going to share with you a few tips about the follow-ups you can make in this journey. So stay tuned. I'm going to share with you a few tips about the follow-ups you can do. We are going to talk about two types of follow-ups. The first one is the follow-up that you can make after submitting your resume, after sending your application for a job. And the second type of follow-up we are going to talk about is the follow-up you can make after your job interview. So let's start with the first one. When you apply for a job, when you submit your resume, usually it's acceptable for the candidate to wait more or less 10 business days. So if after more or less 10 business days you didn't receive any response from the company, from the recruiter, here you can send a short, polite email to reaffirm your interest by the job. You can also send an email, for example, if your situation has changed, maybe you received another offer that you accepted, or maybe you published an article, or you did something which is really relevant for the job position you were applying for, that will really show to the candidate that yes, you can bring more added value to the company. If not, just send a simple email to ask more about the next steps. Now let's talk about the second type of follow-up process. So after a job interview, what kind of follow-up you can do after a job interview? So here, it's really important that during the interview, at the end of the interview, it's important for you to ask the recruiter what are the next steps and to try to get some information about how long it will take for the company to get back to you, just to have an idea, to feel, for example, if there will be some holiday, some vacation, if the recruiter will be on vacation, or if they are working on a very important project right now with big deadlines, or if this recruitment in particular is not something that urgent. So this will guide you about your follow-up process. Another thing that you have to do after a job interview is to send a thank you email. This is something really appreciated by the recruiter. So after 1 or maximum 2 days after your job interview, you can send a thank you email to show again your interest by the company. You can also reuse some of the content of your conversation during your interview, for example, to show that you were really present, you took notes, to link the content of your conversation with the recruiter with your follow-up process, and this will make your follow-up process more powerful. So thank you very much for your attention. Please practice these tips for your follow-up processes, for follow-up after submitting a CV, or for follow-up after your job interview. And if you have any question, if you want more details, feel free to contact me. I will be very happy to help you. Thank you very much, and talk to you very soon.